Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen, it is a cold one today, isn't it, Bryce?
Oh, indeed, it is freezing.
Yes, and we're on spring break for Edinburgh right now, so obviously Alex isn't here. But we come with you for a special episode because we are adding Bryce officially to the Tailgate Talks team. I'm excited for it because we'll talk about it a little bit later. He's going to be doing a Spotify exclusive, and we'll tell you all about it a little bit later. But first, we're going to do what really Alex and I did episode 1 of Boro Tailgate Talks is we introduced ourselves and talked about various things that we enjoyed about sports or whatever. So we're going to do that with Bryce here. You down for that?
Yeah, let's get it done.
All right. So obviously, you know me forever now, and and you obviously saw on social media when I started the show, whatever. But when I approached you to be really, the first guest on Tailgate Talks, what did you think about the show? Like the initial idea for it, I guess.
Yeah, I love the idea. It's always nice, get on pods, talk about some things. A lot of stuff's already been talked about by some of the other people, but there's also things that I might have seen that I can bring up and talk about that would add a different aspect to different people's shows. Like, for example, the first one, calling the tight end transferring to Iowa. That was pretty. Nobody else saw that coming, really.
He did call that, so go watch that video. We're almost hitting 100. We need to hit 100 on that one.
That was pretty interesting. That's always, you don't see that often, people calling it. But yeah. There's probably somebody else out there that called it, but I haven't seen them come forward yet, so I'm taking the credit. So I'll come forward now.
Yeah, there you go.
But I love the idea. It's nice. Cool. You don't see many people talk about Pittsburgh sports because, to be brutally honest, they're not the best.
Do you blame anybody for not wanting to talk about Pittsburgh sports?
No, but as soon as the Pittsburgh sports start taking off, everybody's going to want to talk about it. Now we have a stone right here where we can talk about it.
Exactly.
Nobody can take it.
Exactly. And really, when we were in high school, we did have this kind of technology, but really when we were in high school, you always had the attitude of, what if this is stupid? I don't want to deal. People are going to think about this is stupid. I don't just want to get made fun of about that right now. But we've grown up. Yeah. Attitudes changed, and it's fun. It's fun. Obviously you get the people going walking up to you going, "Oh, can I be on the next tailgate?" Obviously I know they're joking and laughing about it, but "Oh, can I be on the next tailgate talks?"
Yeah, but we're having fun with it. So
yeah, it's not. It's we don't. Yeah, we don't have a big audience, but guess what? That the way you grow your audience is you keep going. Just because you're low now doesn't mean you're gonna be low later.
Exactly. Even if you do stay low, the people that watch, they must enjoy it because I'm sure they come back and watch it.
Yeah.
Even if you reach a small audience, if they're enjoying it, hey.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, and with where Alex and I are going, I'm sure a lot of people will rewatch our videos later down the line. But yeah, honestly, for real, we made a list of people who we wanted to be on the show, and Alex really only wanted his buddy AJ on the show for his side, but you really, honestly, you were the first person I wanted, because I know 1, you were gonna take it serious, 2, you weren't gonna BS joke wise whatever, you know what I mean. So I knew you were gonna take it serious, but yeah, I'm excited for this Spotify.
Me too.
Spotify
I do just want to say real quick, if you're watching now and you're thinking about leaving, don't. I got a shot coming for you, Alex, at the end of this show. You be ready for it, boy.
Oh! I'm gonna screen record this and send it to him later. I don't think. Honestly, I'm gonna be real here. I don't really rewatch it unless the whole show. I'll rewatch parts of the things we thought were really good, but
yeah.
But we don't. I don't sit down and watch rewatch the entire, because 30. Come on, guys, 30 plus minutes is long.
Yeah.
Especially for our Mike Miller interview, which was excellent, but you could tell at the end I was tired of that. I can't I would have to watch that interview in bits and pieces and go back and watch that.
And it'll be, love you, Alex, but I heard that shot last episode. Gotta keep it going here.
Hey, I got beef with Alex right now, and we have that little bet going on where if I lose, and hey, I might be eating my words here at the end, but guess what? You got to take chances. I'm tired of wearing these glasses, and yeah, okay, even if I would have beaten Alex regardless, I still would have lost the glasses. But guess what? Sometimes you got to take chances to strike fear in him, because guess what? If I strike fear in him, he's going to be second guessing of who should win, blah, 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 blah. Exactly. So taking that chance with that bet, that might have helped me.
Yeah, and who knows? March Madness is always crazy. I'm excited for this exclusive on this 14th recording. Once the 16th it comes out, tune in for that.
16th.
That'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah. I love how you and Landon were confused at first when I said 16 on Instagram.
I forgot that it comes out on the 16th, but it's recorded before the game, so we're not cheating if we get them all right.
Oh yeah, we're not cheating. But yeah, so Bryce and I played baseball all our lives on the same teams. Well, minus literally because obviously they did that little draft or whatever. But
we still play together.
Oh yeah, we still play together. But I think our favorite year was definitely our freshman year when we won Senior League.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, we won the Senior League championship finally and went to states and
we have a banner down there now.
Oh yeah, the banner and like when was the last time before that? When was the last time Greenville
won the Senior League?
Yeah.
I think there's a banner in there from it was before the 2000s. I want to say 1986, 85.
It was history making.
It was definitely like 20, 30, almost 40 years actually. A little less than 40.
Yeah, and from what I remember from like play wise for myself is I think didn't I have a go ahead run like in like one of the playoff games? I think I don't even remember.
Against Sharon, didn't you?
I think so. Yeah.
That was a championship game.
And then I got to play the first championship game and then screwed up and then didn't start the second game.
I don't remember most of it. I mean, I remember I just had fun. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's always fun to get out and play, especially when you're winning.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. And from what I remember from the championship game, the second one the next day was because I kind of had a feeling. I was like, you know what, this lineup seems like it's working, so it's probably what's going to be in state. So I took the chance to record the video of us storming the field.
And nobody else got the video, so like if you wouldn't have got the video, we wouldn't have had one.
Yeah, so I asked our coach if I could.
Was it Penny, Mr. Penny?
Was it Penny? Yeah, it was Penny. If I could record us storming the field when we win and whatever. At first he was like, no. So I said, well, you're already screwed, Mike. So I rolled my eyes, and then he said, "Oh, go ahead."
He's a good dude. Mr. Penny was a great coach.
Yeah, he was a good coach. And funny thing is when Ickes fell on the mound.
That video is definitely something like if you're resorting back and watching the good old glory days, that's definitely a video that comes up and you laugh at.
Yeah, when we have a reunion down the line, I'm sure that video will come up eventually again. But no, moving on from that to states, when we first got there, we had a practice that we basically ran ourselves. It was probably the best practice I've ever been a part of.
That was a fun practice.
Yeah, just all turf field and everything.
It was beautiful out there.
And then that first night in the hotel, the pool, we were just rabid animals.
That and we didn't go to sleep till like 5 o'clock in the morning. We had a game at 8.
I just remember Cody May I think it was the second night where he was just running around the hotel going, guys, oh my god, I'm pitching. And he gets back in his room. He's like spinning around in his chair. And then you just hear his dad, Cody, go to bed.
That was also prime Fortnite time. So we were running Fortnite till
That's
like 2 a.m.
That's right. I remember going to Acuff's room and it was like Dom, Acuff, you, and me chilling in their room.
Lotzie was in there too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wasn't invited. I think I just let myself in.
Yeah, I think we left the door open. Anybody could come in. We were trying to get somebody had to win, and nobody ended up winning.
Yeah,
played for like 4 hours, but it was fun.
Yeah. Now we don't
experience.
Now we don't talk about the games.
No, actually, we won't use any names. We actually had a kid quit halfway through the inning because he dropped the fly ball.
I know who this is. I'm not going to say his name.
It was very, very. I don't even know how to say it without being like disrespectful, but it was like one of the things where you're like, just go home. Just go home.
I remember he was like crying outside of the dugout and Landon had to like calm him down. I remember that.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he start over me?
I think he started left because I remember I was playing third, and because Cody started that game, and I was supposed to go in after Cody and pitch, and ball was hit over my head into him, and he dropped it. He's freaking out, throwing his glove, and I was Hanover. I want to say that we played first. Their coach was like, "Go get your left fielder and get him under control." And I just looked at him and was like, "Yeah, you don't know him. You can't get him under control."
Yeah, you can't. I do remember.
He was a good kid, but
yeah,
that was the one part where you were kind of like, "Oh, come on, man."
Hey, I was a part of the exclusive group from those states game too. I actually got a base hit. I remember I had a base hit up the middle.
So I think I did pretty good out there. I don't remember.
Didn't they record the stats?
They might have. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, they might have recorded the stats, but I remember that, and I remember, of course, that year, every time I dropped the ball, I'm not going to name his name, he'd always get mad at me, and I would just take it. But trust me, if you know me now, you know I wouldn't let that slide today. But because we don't like to name names on this show when we.
He was still a good kid. He just made a mistake, got to his head. I can't find the stats, but I remember the kid that led the team. I know that he was batting. He batted 670 something out there. He was a stud.
Yeah, and I remember. With those days, like that kind of time, like if somebody would make a mistake, it would always be like, "Come on!" Like you get mad. But like nowadays, you should just be like, "Hey, make the next play. It happens. Make the next play." And that's how it should be, because like you don't know the wrong stuff you could say, and then you could destroy somebody's confidence. I know that's happened to me before, but I won't go into detail with that. But
Find this. I don't know.
still trying to find. Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
I know I did well. That doesn't.
If you can find if you can find it, maybe we could show it on the March Madness special next week.
It was like 6 years ago. I know I did good, but
Yeah.
like it's 6 years ago. So what does it matter now? It doesn't really.
Yeah, but all right. So, favorite players. You are obviously a big Michigan fan. You are unfortunately a Pirates fan. and then we'll talk about the Pirates a little bit here in a little bit. But yeah, I guess just go through all the sports you like to watch and like really just your favorite players you enjoy watching. I guess.
I watch football. I don't really watch. I'm not a huge professional sports guy. I don't enjoy them as much as most people do. I get into the fantasy stuff. I'll watch it for that. I mean, close to Pittsburgh. You got to root for the Steelers always. But I'm not. I'm more of a college fan. I watch pretty much every sport. I watch college. So like college football. Obviously, big Michigan fan. Gotta love JJ McCarthy. He's just.
Oh, he's good.
He's a good player on the field, but off the field, he donates half of his NIL money to charity, to the Children's Hospital, and then like 20, and then the rest. He doesn't collect pretty much any of his NIL money. It all goes to the charity, his foundation that he has, the O lineman he gives money to. He's just an all around. He's just a good dude. He's got a good heart, good dude. And then college basketball. I mean, there's so many star athletes that are just insane. I mean, I gotta love Dickinson because he's at Michigan. Everybody else hates him, and I can understand why because I can see it. But I like him; he's cool. The other player I like in college, I can't remember where exactly he goes. He's on the West Coast. I just can't think of his name right now because I never catch the games because they're playing at 10 o'clock at night, and I'm either working or getting ready to go to bed and watching something else. But I don't really know if I have like a favorite college player, like, per se. I just kind of watch it, enjoy it. It's always fun. Now, baseball.
Oh boy.
I am a Pirates fan, but I love Christian Yelich. He's probably my favorite player.
I mean, he has declined a little bit over the years, but he's still a good baseball player, I would say.
Exactly. I mean, I kind of just, like most people, just pick a dude, follow him a little bit, learn about him. I just kind of, I don't know. I was young when I started liking him. I think he's a good dude. He's cool. I mean, I don't know if he's cool. I'm assuming he's cool.
Yeah.
But definitely a fan of his.
I always thought he looked like Pete Davidson.
Does a little bit. If he shaved his head, he kind of have a little Pete Davidson resemblance for sure. But I just watch sports. I try not to pick a favorite because then it kind of takes away from it if they don't do well. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just watch it and enjoy it. Yeah,
that's definitely fair. And like, you don't want to end up like me, you get too attached to a player like Brian Reynolds. But
they almost get traded.
It strikes out again today. Okay.
And speaking of, let's check the score.
Oh boy.
I knew they were getting no hit again. And
it's spring training.
Oh, Pirates up 2-0. Santana homered to center. Hutch scored. And if they win today, that would make us 2-7.
There we go, 2-7
in spring training.
They usually struggle in spring training.
Yeah, they struggle.
Pretty much. But so over the years, how many sporting events, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, how many can you count? You think you've been to in person? I
went to a couple Michigan games. I went to a couple football games up there. A couple basketball games. I went to a Pitt and Miami Hurricane football game some years ago.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
It was when Pitt wasn't good and they didn't win though. So
dang! I was gonna say I don't remember you being at the one where they upset them when they were number to in the country.
No, I was actually at home that night because Michigan played Iowa.
Yeah.
And they lost on a last-second field goal. So,
Speaking of
Lottie was at my house. We were watching that game because Pitt won and Michigan
Oh,
lost.
I bet Lottie was going crazy.
It was going crazy. That was fun.
Speaking of last-minute missed field goals. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
You know, Ohio State's the only team that loses in 2 years in the same game.
Yeah, there you go. And I would say how many Pirates games you've been to, but I already know none of those games are probably the best game you've ever been to.
I went to I've probably been to around 9 or 10 Pirates games in my life. I try to get down there, but sometimes things just come up. Don't make it down there. We had tickets to a game that got rained out, and they had a doubleheader the next day because it was on a Friday. We went down, and so we were there for the doubleheader. But I try to go down there at least 3 times a year. See them in the fall, see them in the spring, and then in the summer.
Yeah, I'd have to count how many games. I've been to a lot of games. I'd have to count, but I will be there for McCutcheon's homecoming in first week of April, so I'm excited for that. And then, surprise, surprise, next week I'll be going to AEW Dynamite. Surprise, surprise. Not front row this time, but yeah, I can't wait. But speaking of the Pirates, unfortunately, we got to start talking about them because we did have a little time cut for the Pirates, so
they're not like
yeah. And don't mind me. I need some vlog footage, so I'm gonna put my phone over here. So go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, in my honest opinion, with the new pitch clock, I don't mind it. I don't love it. Mm-hmm. My thing is with the Pirates, like, along with the other teams, they're never gonna be able to compete with the Yankees, the Mets, the Padres, the Dodgers, the Astros, the Braves, because all those teams' payrolls are almost like 10 times the Pirates' payroll.
Yeah, and I always said I said this too. It's like baseball's broken. It's completely broken.
I will give you my idea on how you fix Major League Baseball. All right, everybody goes right back into a draft. Okay, nobody has a team. Everybody goes right back into a draft. Everybody, then you can trade your picks for salary caps and raise your salary cap, or you can draft somebody. Yeah. Because if you think about it, baseball, there's maybe we'll say 20 offensive players that are studs. We'll go 25. And then there's a bunch of pitchers that are studs. Everybody would get at least one stud, but then they'd have to fill the rest of their team in. Oh, the wind's cool again. It's really cold. And you just got to go back in because, I mean, salary caps need to be a thing. You can't have – the Dodgers have all the talent in the world, and the Pirates have Brian Owens. And that's it. The Dodgers have – they don't have Trey Turner anymore. He just got traded, didn't he?
Yeah, and he just got hit in the face, too.
That was Justin Turner.
Oh, Justin Trey Turner.
Yeah.
I'm not smart.
But like, that's my thought. I mean, it'll never happen. Rob Mayfield needs to get it figured out because you're gonna a sport that already doesn't have a bunch of viewership. You implement the time clock to shrink the games, which would be a big help for people that want to go to games. Although I'm not for it because those 9-inning games tied 1-1, bottom of the ninth, all that anticipation builds it up. If you fly through it, it just kind of takes away. But if you leave it how it is, teams are just going to keep stacking up, and the teams that can't stack up are just going to keep dropping.
They're going to get like the Pirates are screwed in that case because they're not going to pay their best player like $150 million.
Well, exactly, because they physically can't because then they can't sign anybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of just like you need to figure out a way that you can try to make it fair across all teams.
Yeah,
that's why I thought the draft they'd never do that because all those people have huge homes in where they play at. You couldn't do it, but the best way to get it back to where it's even playing ground would be something like that.
Yeah, I agree, and it definitely sucks, but again, you get the people saying, oh, it's just, nothing should sell the team. Don't get me wrong, you should, but at the same time, like, you got to think too, it's like, yeah, but like, even if he sold the team, what if he sells the team to somebody that also won't pay somebody like $200 million? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough either way.
Yeah.
You just need to. I'm sure there's some entrepreneur in Pittsburgh that has boatloads and boatloads of money that could come in and take the team and put it in a better spot than Bob Nutting.
Yeah.
But then again, you never know. Like you said, they could suck too.
Yeah. Yeah. But
it all depends.
But yeah, that's enough Pirates talk for
Yeah, they're what? Hold on a second.
Get another score check.
It's 2-0. Top 2-0. 2-2. Bottom 5.
Oh boy.
And it looks to me like they just rolled up a double play. Nope, got not first. Like the Pirates right now, they are 2-7.
Mm-hmm.
They are sitting in almost dead last in the Grapefruit League because of the spring training. The only teams that are worse than them is the Athletics are tied with them for the worst, and the Marlins are 1-8. But let's take a look at the teams that are at the top. Royals, Dodgers, Cubs, Angels, Boston, Toronto, St. Louis, New York, Houston, Atlanta, Mets. The teams are going to be at the top because they can pay the players more. They have more money. Enough of that before I freak out.
Yeah,
ticked off.
Yeah, we don't want to get too mad because this is an exciting episode.
It is an exciting episode.
Announcing a new team member to the Tailgate Talks team.
The only more exciting episode will be the one that comes out next Thursday.
Yeah, next Thursday, our March Madness special. Bryce and Landon will actually be coming up to Edinburgh for this, and we won't be in the studio because there's only 3 mics in the studio, so that's a problem. And then 2, I don't think we can. It depends on, since you 2 are visitors, I don't think we can choose buildings is the thing. So, I mean, I'm sure we can get away with it. Just say your students here, obviously, but we don't know why we get in trouble. Yeah. Plus, I kind of like the idea of doing it like putting the mic in the middle, then us announcing.
Landon kind of has the same mind as me when it comes to college basketball. I know we go back and forth with March Madness because we always not play together, but we're usually in the same bracket.
Yeah.
So it'll definitely be fun. Landon will add some excitement. Mm-hmm. Alex will get his shot back. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. When's the Selection Sunday again?
Selection Sunday is on Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday. Wow. So then we can pick our teams as the show goes on.
Yeah, I mean we can talk who we think's going to win right now if you want. Or you want to save it?
Well, we should save it. We should save it.
I got some front runners in the back of my head.
Yeah.
The Tar Heels are not one of them.
Nope.
If they even make they're going to the NIT. Probably.
Pitt better make the tournament.
Probably just like Michigan.
Pitt better make the tournament. That's all I'm gonna say. But
as long as they don't lose first round in the ACC, I don't see why they wouldn't.
That's why I want Georgia Tech to win, but I doubt that's gonna happen. But yeah. So for our last part, we're gonna talk about the idea we have for this Spotify exclusive. Now, really, the only reason why I put this show on Spotify is for if people can't listen to the show at the moment on YouTube because they got to go driving or whatever, so they can just pop it in on Spotify, obviously, with their aux in their car and then drive wherever they got to go. So really, this is just an idea to grow the Spotify audience, and so the plan is whatever topic Bryce decides deserves at least like a 15-20 minute.
Yeah, we try to keep it short, but also long enough that it's not like you just played it and it's done.
Yeah. So say it's. Oh, you're gonna laugh at me for using this example. Like Brian Reynolds' contract, for example. Blah blah blah. Like that kind of deserves some time to talk about. So he would talk about that for at least like 15-20 minutes maybe about it and give his thoughts on it. College basketball, like. However, if there's a team dominating in the tournament, maybe do that too, and maybe give your thoughts about what's going after round 1. Maybe do an episode of your thoughts in round 1, then next episode round 2, and then obviously you get the point. But
we get the what's it called, the conference championships this week.
There we go. You can start there if you want to.
I mean, I don't have them pulled up by hand, but SEC, I don't see anybody beating Bama. Even with the whole Brandon Miller thing. ACC, I think it's going to come down. It's definitely going to come down.
You better watch it.
Duke's playing tough right now.
Yeah, I don't think Pitt's going to win.
Pitt's gotten a little cold,
yeah.
But now's a good time to kind of cool down and then heat up in the conference tournament and heat up going into March, into the madness. Yep. So I don't know. ACC will definitely be a toss-up. Pac-12 is just absolutely loaded. Big Ten, I mean... I know Michigan's path is they got to beat Rutgers, then they got to beat Purdue, and we're much different than when we were the first time against Purdue. So I mean, I don't know. Big Ten will be another toss-up too. I mean, I could see Purdue winning it all. I could see Indiana winning it all. I could even see Penn State coming through and winning it all. They're playing tough right now. That Funk dude just literally bangs threes like it's his job. I mean, Jalen Pickett's a stud. Penn State could easily win it from the 10 spot. The only team that literally has no chance whatsoever at all is Ohio State.
Hey, Alex isn't an Ohio State basketball fan. So.
I'm just saying in
That's
general.
fine.
They have no shot. Them in Minnesota. I mean, they do have a shot because it's March.
Yeah.
But, like, from a playing standpoint, they're going to have to play 5 days in a row to get to the championship. And they're going to have to go through teams like Indiana, Illinois, Penn State, Iowa. Like, it's going to be a tough run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see. It'll definitely be interesting to watch.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to watch, but it's also going to be interesting to listen to when there's an interesting topic for Bryce to talk about. But, I mean, we kind of talked about when to expect it, but when can we expect episodes out, really, in general?
I mean, I'm pretty busy, but, you know, I can definitely try to record on weekends. Maybe if I get a free night on the week, I can record real quick.
Mm-hmm. Send
it over to you. You can edit what you got to do, put it in, and then put it up. We'll shoot for having it done. What do you say? Midway through the week, maybe like a Wednesday.
That's fine.
A Tuesday.
That works. Yeah. We don't know what we're gonna call it yet. We'll have to come up with that. But yeah, that sounds good. Wednesday, because really for the Edinburgh now, I guess, cinematic universe, you got Edinburgh Essentials on Tuesday. You're the Spotify exclusive on Wednesday. Tailgate Talks on Thursday.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, if we did it on Wednesday, you guys could even talk about what I talked about in the show on Thursday for a quick little bit. Hit on it.
Well, no, we record on Mondays, so we'd have to talk about it on Mondays. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be tough then. Never mind.
I mean, we still could. So
we'll have to see where it goes.
Especially if there's something that you said that Bryce wants to rant about. Alex wants to rant about.
Alex always rant about something. He always likes to talk about how much he hates Michigan.
But yeah, that's pretty much the plan of the Spotify. Is there anything else you want to add on to it?
Yeah, I'm just got to record, get some good ideas. If anybody has any ideas, feel free to shoot them over into my messages.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take them and we can talk about them.
We'll have to get Mr. Stuburt to have him come up with any ideas. See if he comes up with anything.
Hey, he's watching golf right now. Golf.
Oh, really? Is he gonna watch this? You think?
He might.
Why are you watching golf, man?
Dude, I don't know how.
The Pirates are on.
I love golf too.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I don't mind. Okay, watching golf for a tiny bit, I don't mind. But like, I just have too much of a baseball swing. I just can't play golf. I suck so bad.
I'm still figuring that out. I enjoy golf. I enjoy golfing and watching golf. I mean,
yeah,
it's just fun. See some of the shots those guys hit that I'll never even touch.
I like Wii golf.
Wii golf is fun.
But yeah, so looking at the time, we're almost at 30 minutes. Is there any message you want to give Alex? Keep it PG.
Alex, my friend, I won't make any bets with you like Michael does. But I'm an idiot. I will say, man, you know, I don't know how to say it.
With keeping it PG.
No, not even with keeping it PG. I don't know which route I want to go. Okay. You know, I don't want to go too far to the left, but I don't want to go too far to the right. We'll just leave it at that. We'll just. I heard the shot. I heard it.
Oh, you're aware.
We'll get it back. He did apologize in the show, though, so it's nothing personal. But
you took it personally.
No. March Madness special. I'll get some. I got a little trick up my sleeve that's coming for the special. So
ooh, you gotta tune in to watch to see what this trick.
It'll definitely get Alex going.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. He told me what this is before we hit record, and let me just say, guys, it's gonna be good.
I gotta decide what else I can tag along with it. I mean, it's gonna always be me and Alex. Always are gonna go back and forth on this. But that's fun to it.
But I also can understand you not wanting to give any shots out because that's really gonna give it away. If so, that's understandable. But knowing Alex as well as I do. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, and
I'm excited. I love the little. That's what makes the rivalries fun. When we can.
That's your one hint.
When we can go back and forth.
The word rivalry. That's your one hint.
Yeah, that's it.
So we got about 20 seconds before we head off, but yeah. So Bryce, I'm excited for the Spotify thing to get underway, and then very excited for this to go. So So can't wait to see what the future holds.
Yeah, we'll get it running. Get some. If anybody wants to, like I said, any ideas, I'll have Mikey drop my Instagram or something on it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I'll drop my email, I don't care. Just shoot me what you want talked about and try to talk about it. Give you my perspective and what I think. And I mean, I'm no sports analyst professional by any means, but I can definitely figure some things out.
Yeah, I can't wait. And
the only thing is, if it's on soccer, I don't know soccer.
No,
So
soccer.
don't ask about that because I won't know.
Benny's a big soccer guy. He's a Manchester United fan. He always tries to get me to watch. I'm like, no.
I just don't know enough about soccer to talk about it, so it'd be bad.
I'll watch the World Cup, but like that's it.
So I watched the World Cup a little bit.
Yeah, I enjoyed the championship.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, but
it's always good.
But yeah, so that's all the time we have for this week, and we'll see you next week for the March Madness special.
I'll one-up Alex. I'll do the wallet toss.
Oh, the wallet toss. Oh.
Except maybe not. I don't want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But here, how about this? Let's roll the March Madness ad that Alex and I created months ago. Now.
Perfect.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, March 16th is the special episode for March Madness when we have Bryce Stuburt, Landon Bailata.
Mike, wait. You're not wearing the glasses. That's another bonus.
Wait.
That's another bonus.
Wait, what are you doing in my room? Who let you in?
Austin let me in.
Get out of my room!
Go!
Get out of my room!
Fine, whatever.
Get out of my room! God, knocking over my fan. March 16th. Tune in, ladies and gentlemen.